Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another cooking live stream. I was so excited to get the show started that I didn't even do a sound check. So I gotta check everything real quick, make sure that everything's coming out nice and good before we get started. But regardless, I'm waiting for all of you guys to get in, and yeah, looking forward to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. You see DJ Jose up in the house to get in. And yeah, looking forward to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. You see DJ Jose up in the house to get in. And yeah, looking forward to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. All right, seems like we're coming in loud and clear. Sounds awesome. Now, before I got started, I realized I didn't even have the fan on because the weather's so nice and cool out here today. And I was like, man, you know what I mean? Let me just cook without the fan, so that way it doesn't affect too much of the cooking. You know what I mean? The sound, of me talking and all that. But I think I'm gonna turn the fan. Hold on, let me get the sound effects real quick. Bruh. Anyways, shout out to everyone out there watching and hanging out. Sincerely appreciate you guys. So you already know what we're doing today. You already know what's up. So today we're gonna be making some beefaroni. That's right. Now it's not, Chef Boyardee beefaroni, but Jose style beefaroni. Probably something similar to what you would be making back home. And so that's all we're doing. We're making a very simple, quick, easy meal. Okay. So we're making some beefaroni. I was gonna make a salad. I couldn't find any good greens at the store. So I said, fuck it, let's just make some fried plantains. I found the cucumber. We'll make a quick little cucumber salad. So again, a little beefaroni. All right, nice cheesy on top. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that in the oven. I got some salad. You know what I mean? Like a nice little cucumber salad. At the very least. And we got some fried plantains, and that whole goes yummy together. And then we're also gonna make a peach upside down cake. This is something we made like at the very beginning. I think one of the first episodes we made that. So we made that. I have not made this in a long time, so I feel like making it. So I'm gonna make that today. It's pretty quick and easy as well. So we're gonna make that. So again, we're making the peach upside down cake. We're making some cheesy beefaroni, homemade style. You know what I mean? Quick and easy. Some little cucumber salad and some fried. Nice quick meal. So let's get that together. So why am I making beefaroni? Because you already know. I was going around the kitchen as I do, and I was like, man, let me see what I got to cook. And so I got some macaroni that I got donated from a neighbor. Just gave me this a couple cents. I had this lying around because I was like, again, let me make it dimmer. What I try to do here is very, doable on your end. Okay, things that you could probably do. All right. So again, we ain't going crazy. All right. So I have a can of unnamed pasta sauce. That's the only thing they had out here. So, and then that's it. You know what I mean? We're gonna doctor this up. Okay, we're gonna make it nice and yummy. We're gonna add some onions. We're gonna add some beef. Obviously beefaroni. We're gonna add some spices. We're gonna add some yumminess to that, and then we're just gonna boil these on the side. And we're gonna mix them together, and bam, put it in the oven with some cheese. We got 2 cheeses. We got some mozzarellas. And we got some Parmesan. Again, I'm working with what I got out here, guys. So again, we're gonna work on that. But before we do that, I wanna, turn the fan on real quick over here, and then let me switch the camera real quick. Let's switch over real quick so I can show you what's up. And we're gonna start working on the, on the what you call the dessert first. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me see. All right. As by the way, I see there's a bunch of you guys watching out there. I'm streaming on Twitch, streaming on DLive, and streaming on YouTube. Shout out to everyone out there. But anyways, as soon as more people start chatting, I'll put the chat up on the screen so you guys can watch that as well. So you guys can see what everyone's saying from all over the place. So give me 1 second. Let me put this away. Let me go get the recipe book, and then I'll be right back. So yeah, let me show you. All right, so I have not made the dessert in a long time. So this is the first time, you know, we're gonna see it. Hey, how's it going? The Sicolo Flex. Look at that, from Italy. Awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is something like brand new we're doing here. You know what I mean? Like about a couple months in so far, doing cooking live. Okay, so we're just doing some cooking live. Now, again, we're making some beefaroni. If you're watching from Italy, again, this is a very American dish I'm gonna be making. Okay, so it's not Italian by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so just in case. All right, so let's do the peach upside down cake first, okay? Because I have not made this in a while, so let's get this going, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is, here, let me get the camera and I'm gonna bring it up here so I can show you guys. Give you the bird's eye view. Yeah, I gotta turn the oven on. Do bird's eye view. We're gonna make some caramel real quick. Okay. Let me just clean this out just in case. Anyways, shout out to everybody out there, you know, watching from all over the place. No, I'm in Mexico right now. I'm American, but I live in Mexico, okay? So I am actually filming I'm coming at you live from the Yucatan Peninsula. I'm in Mérida, Mexico, which is the capital of the Yucatan. So I'm all the way down south. I'm right by, I'm close to Cancun in the Caribbean. But I'm originally from Miami, Florida. All right? And you know, it says it on the shirt, but you know, a little hard to understand if you're coming from Italy. It's like if you're wearing, this is like a football shirt from the United States. So again, like I understand, like you might not understand it. Like if you're wearing a soccer shirt, like a football, you know, shirt. I don't understand. This is American football. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, okay, so let's get into it. So what I'm gonna do is, again, we got the 3 camera angle situation. Well, the first thing we're gonna do is make some caramel. Okay, so we're making a peach upside down cake. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make caramel first, and I'm gonna put the caramel here, let it harden, and then we're gonna get through the rest of the dish. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm trying to fix. So yeah, I'm doing everything myself. I'm cooking and I'm filming. For anyone that's a new viewer out, so that's why things are a little, not so perfect. But we're doing our best. Okay, so back here, you know, on the back camera, you know, we're gonna make the caramel. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I make the caramel while we do it. Okay, so. How much? Let me see. I haven't seen this in a while. How much tablespoons of 3/4 cup? Okay. So let's get the sugar. So to make the caramel, we just need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. All right, and then with the 3/4 cups of sugar, I don't know why this is not. Feels like. Hold on a second. Give me one. There we go, better. Okay, so you guys can see more of what I'm doing. All right. Okay. So we're gonna get 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, so we got 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I'll make sure there's no weird stuff. And then here, I'm just gonna switch over to the GoPro so you guys can see. Okay, so we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. Got butter everywhere. So 2 tablespoons of butter, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get that going. Okay, so we're just making some caramel here, okay? So we just got regular 3/4 of a cup of white sugar and some butter. All right, 2 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I'm also turning on the oven. Okay. 350 degrees, so we're turning on the oven. Okay, so right now, we are simply melting the sugar and the butter together and making a nice little caramel, okay? So I got this on medium-high heat, okay? And you can do this in any pan. It does not have to be non-stick. It's just that this is the pan that I have. And then a little bit. So basically the hardest part of this whole dish is making the caramel. So, but it's fairly simple. That's what I'm just showing you now. And again, a lot of times on this channel, remember, we like to make dessert first. So that way we don't, we can just set it and forget it. We're just putting the, get the dessert going, because a lot of times the dessert has to cool down after we make it. So, and it's also a little bit more of the difficult part. The cooking is easy and takes care of itself, but making dessert is a little more complicated and more difficult. So basically, you're watching what's going on there. Just saying, we're the butter and the sugar. Now be very careful, because this right here is going to get really hot, and this can burn you way worse than any kind of burn, because of the sugar and when the process that's going on, the oil, which is the fat, the butter, gets to get to a temperature that it normally never gets to. And so it gets higher in temperature, and therefore, it could burn you, and it could not be bueno. But yeah, you guys are watching it there. Anyway, shout out to everyone watching. Welcome. We just got started. Look, the caramels. Let's turn it down again. This is this stove is extra hot. You know, I used to make this all the time in my other house, and the stove was not as hot as this one. I gotta be careful. I don't want to burn it. That's okay. It takes water. Anyways, so yeah, this is, you gotta be very careful with this. Don't burn yourself, because it gets so hot. It gets so hot that you can burn your hand just having it over the sugar. So I mean, you can see it there. You know, it's kind of like separating and doing its thing, but you just keep at it. Keep mixing it. Keep cooking it. Keep melting it. Okay? You're gonna get that caramel. All the water content, all the water from butter is melting, and you're just keeping solids in there. And so you gotta be very careful. Again, as I'm whisking this with this spoon, since this is a small spoon, it's like I'm having my hand over the fire. So actually the reason I'm whisking so fast as well, because it's so hot. If I just leave it still, it get burned. But we're good. We're getting there. Look how it's getting to that color, nice and yummy. It's super. It's very light brown right now. Okay. So, gonna cook it a little further. We're making a nice little caramel again. This is the base for the cake that we're making. The pineapple upside down cake. I mean, not the pineapple. The peach upside down. Yeah, I remember how I started making this was the fact that actually Christian, she used to cook for me. Well, she still cooks. We cook for each other. But anyway, she used to, you know, when we were starting to live together after we got married and all that, and she would cook for me. This is one of the first things that she made for me, and this is like a recipe she just like found online, and yeah, just some other YouTuber out there in Spanish, you know, that made this cake. And this is supposed to go in a water bath, but we're not doing a water bath. We're just, we never do a water bath. I like the way it comes out without the water bath. But anyways, look at the color it's getting. Okay, and even though it's not on the fire, it's still cooking and heating up and stuff, okay? It's so hot. And it's the residual heat that keeps, you know, doing its thing. So, you know, we're gonna cook a little further. This is nice. It can go nicer, okay? And so we gotta be very careful with this. Again, if you add water to this, it just seizes up. It turns into candy. And this is super hot. If you put your finger in there, it's gonna melt. You know, kind of like the Terminator. You know, just melt in there like lava. It's so hot. So we're getting close. We're almost at that color that we want. But again, don't ever touch this. This is gonna be the worst burn that you could ever get. This and a roux. If you're making a roux or you're making caramel, these are some of the worst burns you could ever get, because in this point, you know, the temperature of this is so crazy hot that you have no idea. It's hotter than anything you could ever imagine. And again, the burn from that is not nice. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, here, I'm gonna put it here so I can show you, okay, as we do it, okay? But that's it, we're at the color I want, okay? Look at that nice brown, yummy caramel color. But anyways, yeah, Christian used to make this for me all the time. And then I was like, man, I gotta learn how to make this. This is awesome. Hold on, I gotta make sure I put this in the right pan. I just realized, making a mess over here. I think this is right. Might be the other. All right, yeah. I was already about to do a fake. Oh, look how hard. See. Look, it just, the candy, it just seizes up, it turns into candy. But again, we're on the heat, so it's not, let me turn the heat back on. So yeah, it's in this pan. Thank God that I realized that, otherwise later on, it would have been impossible to turn. So we're just heating this up again for 1 second, just to make sure that we can get all that caramel off of here. And then as you guys can see, we're just popping it in this pan, okay? Okay, so now I gotta move this around. And this is so hot. You don't ever grab this with your hands because the caramel is so hot. So you see, I gotta twirl it around until I get it everywhere. All the way, it has to cover the complete bottom. Imagine this is like the butter or the non-stick, stuff that you need. If you don't have this right, this is gonna stick. Okay. So, gonna clean the mess over here. Okay. So, sure. So yeah, because I'm doing it here a little uncomfortably. So you guys can see with the camera. So I'm gonna put this over the heat here. Remember, this is where I was just cooking, so it's hot. So but you see how it's already getting hard. Okay, but we gotta make sure we cover everything. Yeah, it's actually colder. The weather is colder out. Wow, it's getting hard quick. Anyways. Oh yeah, careful. This is so crazy hot. You don't want this sticky. Okay, so yeah, I just have the heat on below this so I can get hot enough. But I can move it around just a little more. Okay. Okay, we're covering everything, making sure we cover all the edges. Okay, yeah, because again, this is what's going to act as the base for the whole thing. And so, the more I get that caramel everywhere, every nook and cranny, the better it's going to turn out. You feel me? It's not going to stick. You want it to stick. Because once I take this out of the oven, this is gonna again turn into caramel again. So it's gonna be a different kind. Okay. Okay, so you see, nice and hot. But you guys see, we got the caramel made. So now we're just gonna put this to the side, okay? We're gonna so it can cool down. We gotta cool this down for the next step, okay? So I'm putting this all the way to the side. So let's switch cameras. All right. For now, as you guys can see, all right? We have it here, okay, and these are the ingredients for the rest of the dish, all right? So we're gonna get started on that. All right, and the recipe, we'll put that over there. Oh man, there's like so many bugs killing me. Give me 1 second, guys, hold on. And 1 second, I'm right here. Man, there's so many mosquitoes. I got like this special racket. Hold on. I got this little special racket here to kill the mosquitoes. Wearing my short. Yeah, so like, at the end of the day, like even though it's cool, the weather is nice and cool outside, it's still hot in the kitchen always. It's always gonna be hot in the kitchen. no matter what. All right, so now let's move on to the rest of the dish. So once this cools down and we get the batter, we're gonna put what was I gonna say? We're gonna put the peaches all down there, all along. Okay, so let's make the batter. For the batter, we're gonna need. So, man, these bugs, man, these flies out here. Okay. So let's start mixing all the ingredients, all right? Let me show you. Double show you here, okay? Yeah, my GoPro thing broke. So it's kind of like really terrible. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. All right, so you guys can see me there. We can see it there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mix all the ingredients for the batter in here. So 1 cup of flour. All right. To the 1 cup of flour. Not enough. We need more. 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 Yeah, shout out to all the viewers everywhere. Hells to the yeah. I'm glad I'm streaming everywhere, you know, because I was just streaming on YouTube before, but you know, there's just such a big audience out there. There's just so many people out there watching so many things, and man, it's been awesome ever since I've been on the other, you know, on the other platform. I've only been doing this a few months, but man, so far so good. And by the way, guys, I have 4 channels. This one included. So this is my 4th channel. You guys should check out my website and check out my other channels where I do all everything except play video games. I don't play video games. Alright? So, and I don't live stream everything either. I do all kinds of, but yeah, just check out the other channels if you like this. Okay, so 1 cup of flour in here. Okay, let's see, we get it sifted. You see all these balls? Balls are good, and then in this case. You like balls? I got about the biggest pair you ever seen. All right, gonna help myself. So we got a cup of flour, half a cup of sugar. Oh, perfect. I need to open the other one. All right, so half a cup of sugar. Okay, what else? Some salt. So we got a little salt in here. Salt is always very important in baked goods. Okay? You just need salt. So add salt. So like 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay? We need some baking soda. So, oh yeah, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda, okay? And 1 tablespoon of baking powder. All right, so I like to mix all the dry ingredients first, okay? So a nice fat heaping tablespoon of baking powder, all right? Never go wrong with a little extra. Make it extra fluffy. And then also I like to add a little bit of nutmeg. It just goes really good. Just a little bit, like a couple pinches of nutmeg. Even less of cinnamon. But fuck it. The damage is done. All right, so we got that. Okay, we're gonna mix it. I got a brand new whisk. Let's see if this is any good. And we're mixing all the dry ingredients. Yeah, I can repeat what I'm cooking. So today I'm making some American beefaroni. All right, so basically what we're doing is just cooking some elbow macaroni and making some American red sauce with beef. All right, like an American bolognese type thing. We're mixing it with macaroni and then we're baking it with some cheese on top. Very, very American dish. Okay, not Italian at all. Sure, it was, I'm sure, what is it derived from that, but that's not what it is. So we're making beefaroni. We're making a nice quick cucumber salad because I couldn't find any lettuce or anything like that. So cucumbers it is. We're making some fried plantains. Okay, fried plantains are Caribbean, Latin things. So we're gonna make some fried plantains. And then what I'm making right now is a peach upside down cake. Okay, so we're always making dessert first. Get that out the way. So we're making a peach upside down cake at the moment, okay? So again, we're mixing all the dry ingredients first. Yeah, sorry, there's a couple little things. Get rid of. Okay, so we got all the dry ingredients in there. Now what we're gonna do is add all the wet ingredients. So you gotta do it separately, okay? And then mix them together. Otherwise, you're gonna make a huge mess. So, boom. Okay, we're gonna put this to the side. And now over here, get all the wet ingredients, okay? Good. Okay. Get all the wet ingredients. So, get the 2 eggs. All right, hold on. Let me do the eggs over here so I don't make a mess. Oh man, the other day I dropped an egg. You know what I mean? The carton was a little loose and I dropped an egg. Man, why is dropping an egg like the worst thing that could ever happen to you, right? It's like such a mess and such a pain in the butt to clean up. I hate that. Oh yeah, Italian food is amazing. Yeah, for sure. I got Spanish influence, so Spanish food and Spanish cuisine, I think is some of the best, okay? I know Spain and Italy and France are always debating and fighting. I'm a former chef, so I'm well versed on all of them. I love Italian cooking and Italian food, so for sure. All right, anyways, what was I doing? Okay, So 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Yeah, maybe not so much, maybe a little less. Okay, 1/3 of a cup of olive oil, so we gotta add some olive oil. Okay, we got some really, you know what? I'm gonna go the extra mile here. Because it's all about the ingredients. So I got some, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do here. It's all about the ingredients. So I got some really, really, really good, fancy, yummy Spanish oil, okay? And we're gonna use this oil. Look at that. Look how slow drip. Okay, so a third of a cup of this albaquino. Taking a very long time. But again, I'm trying to use the best oil possible. Olive oil has a really good flavor. Okay, especially this one. Look at how thick. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got the oil. Okay, so we got some olive oil in there. By the way, there's these things called olive oil cakes. So amazing. If you ever get a chance to try one. Okay, and then half a cup of milk. Okay, so half a cup of milk. So again, okay, so I'm gonna read the ingredients. Half a cup of milk, 1/3 of a cup of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 2 eggs, 1 cup of flour, half a cup of sugar, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. So we're mixing all these ingredients together, okay? All the wet ingredients. Okay, and now we bring it back over here, okay? And we're mixing the wet into the dry. Okay. So we're just making a nice batter here, okay? Okay, so this batter's a little thick. I think it might be because of the oil we use. Might be a little, that's okay, we just add a little bit, or maybe, whatever, anyways, I'm adding a little bit more milk. This is a super easy recipe, guys. Okay, so that's what you're looking for, like that, okay? Okay. And so now what we gotta do is that we gotta open up the peaches, okay? Hopefully I don't run out of battery on the big camera. I wanna see if I can make it through making this first. So again, just peaches in a can, all right? So we're gonna drain, oh, I know why. I forgot, yeah, because I always added a little bit of the liquid from in here. I haven't made this in a while. Anyways, all right, let me drain this. I'm still gonna add a little bit of liquid, not too much. Oh, let me add it now. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, yeah, in case I gotta add a little, just add a little bit, maybe a tablespoon of the syrup from the can. Okay. So now we're gonna put this batter to the side. Okay. Yeah, I love this cake. All right, it's one of my favorites. I don't know. I mean, it tastes really good, but maybe I think it was my favorites because one of my, you know, literally my favorite person in the whole world made this for me all the time. I don't know. Every time, it always makes me think. Oh, wait, she's in the other room working. Says hi. Anyways, all right. So we just use my favorite spoon here. That's it. So we're gonna put this to the side real quick. So now I'm gonna go drain the peaches. All right. So you already know peaches for me. Peaches. And made in a factory downtown. You already know the song, right? Anyone know the Peaches song? Okay, so this is cooled down already, okay? So we got this nice and cooled down. Look at that. Nice and hard. Okay? We're putting that here. And then we get cherries. Okay? Freshly picked cherries. Okay? Alright, we're gonna get these cherries and we're gonna take a few out and drain them as well. And so we're gonna, you know, put some cherries in between. Okay, so again, just drain a few of these out. You know, use a fork to fish them out. Okay, fine. No stems, right? So take the stems off. Okay, get a few more in. I'm gonna need. Oh, all right, the camera went out. Let me go change that real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, as I was using the camera for something, by the time I started the show, I realized I didn't have, Anyway, whatever, we're back. We are back. Uno segundo, por favor. So now what we're gonna do here is, you see, we got the peaches. All right, here, let me show you the 3 camera. Okay. So as you guys can see, we got the peaches, okay? We got the cherries, and then we got this. So we're gonna place them all here. So you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, you can see there, right? Okay. So basically, what we're doing is just getting, okay, one of these, get a peach half. You know, make sure there's no like pit, like a piece of the pit. Right? Take that out. All right, you get a cherry. You put it in the center, and then you put it upside down here. Okay, see? All right. So I think you guys can see there. Okay, so you get, okay, the peach, cherry, upside down. That's it. And just repeat it, okay? Repeat it until you've done the whole can. Okay? Part of the pit there. Yeah, so you don't want the pit. Okay, so by the way, it doesn't matter how they come out. So I bought 2 cans of peaches because the last time, I used to be able to do this with 1 can of peaches, but the last time I didn't have enough peaches and I had to do pineapple. It seems like I got enough peaches this time. So just kind of like spread them out, put the little one in the middle there, maybe the broken one in the middle. So spread them out a little bit, okay? And we got plenty. Okay, this can came with a lot of peaches. Good. Yeah, but again, I had 1 can that didn't have any, like only a few peaches. Like, what the hell? They give me more syrup than anything else. So, you see? You guys can see it there. All right, now let me get this out of the way so I can show you better. Okay, yeah, and then another thing you can do, I forgot, is I love cherries. Who doesn't love these cherries, right? So just add a bunch of them, you know, throughout. I forgot to do that. Completely. So yeah, just add a bunch of cherries all over the place. You know, any empty spaces, okay? You know, these are healthy for you anyway, right? Aren't these cherries healthy? These are freshly picked from my cherry tree. In Mexico. Alright. Okay, that's it. Okay, we don't need them anymore. We're just doing some weird alien. Alright, we got some weird alien thing there, alright? Please visit us on Earth. Thank you. Save us. Alright, you know, clean as you go. Yeah, real quick. Okay. So you guys can see there, okay, what I'm doing. Oh, flour was in the way, I didn't even notice. Okay, so basically, as you guys can see, okay, we got all the cherries and everything inside the pan. So now what we do is that we simply, you know, add the batter towards the top. That's it. And cover it, you know, just cover it. Yeah, it's definitely harder to do this back with the bugs biting me too. Okay. Having fun in the kitchen, looking with my buddies online. Yeah, so I mean, you guys already know. I figured, you know, how I started this channel was like, well, you know, I gotta cook for me and the wife. And I already do YouTube stuff. You know what? Let me see. Let's try the live thing. See how this goes. Let's see if we can do something. It makes it even more fun to cook. Because a lot of times even I don't want to cook. You know, I don't want to do anything. But this actually helps me with the cooking as well. Okay, so hold on. Let me. Yeah, so I used to use a different pan. I used to use like a different pan at the other house, and this is like a brand new pan. So I think what's going on is that this pan is a little smaller than the one I'm used to always. Oh, yeah, because remember this is gonna. Remember we added lots of baking powder in it, so that's all gonna grow. Okay. And it's gonna cover this up, so it doesn't need to be 1,000,000% covered. It'll get covered. Okay. That's it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so now we're gonna bake it in the oven. So it's about an hour and a half, but we gotta check on this like a baby. Gotta keep checking on this all the time. So let's go to the oven can. All right. You guys can see there. Okay. So this again, there's 2 ways of making it. You can make this in a water bath, or you can make it straight, no chaser, like I'm making it. Okay, I like it this way because it just comes out even more caramelly and more awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this there. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So that's it. And then an hour and a half. So let me see. Okay, so about around 3 o'clock, 3:15, I'm gonna check on it. Man, have I really been live streaming for 50 minutes already? No way. Wow. That sure took longer than I thought. I thought that did not take that long to make. Guess I was wrong. All right, 1 second. All right, so now we're gonna do a couple things real quick. All right. Thing number one that we gotta do, we gotta clean up this mess. All right, I got this huge mess here, so we gotta clean this up. All right, so let's do that real quick. I only need to use one can. Here. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Okay, and I gotta secure this. So again, guys, you already know what we do on this show. We go through the whole kit and caboodle. All right, I don't just show you all the fancy things, all the nice things. No. I'm trying to make this, you know, like if you were making it at home. You know, we are at home. We're cooking together. That whole thing. So, you know, with that being said, you know, the dishes I do live on air. We do everything live. Okay. But again, we're trying to maximize our time. I feel like I already wasted too much time on the cake. And that's okay. The other parts are easy. So it's no big deal. So now comes the hard part, right? I mean the easy part. Easy. Wow. All right, now comes the easy part. What are we gonna make? It might be better. Okay, so we're gonna make it in the wok. So, wait 1 second. Okay. All right, we're gonna boil the pasta in the big blue one. All right, and then I think I'll make the sauce. Yeah, I'll make the sauce in here. I'm gonna make it easier. Okay, so I'm just trying to make things as easy as possible. I'm not trying to be authentic. I'm not trying to do no. Just trying to make things as easy as humanly possible for me and for you. Man, this tripod, the whole thing broke. I lost yesterday. I was filming outside doing an episode for my other channel, and I broke it and I lost a piece. And it's like, man, I need to buy a new one ASAP. Anyways, all right. So first thing we're gonna do, we got the ground beef. Okay, we got ground beef and we got an onion. Okay, but we're gonna doctor it up. Remember what we're using here. I'm not making sauce from scratch. Okay. I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to do that, okay? I really don't want to do that, okay? I want the flavor and the taste of, you know, tomato sauce in a can, okay? In a bottle, okay? What we do in America, all right? That's what I want. That's what we're going to fucking make, all right? This is for the pasta. So let me get water in here, okay? Let me show you how I get the water. Down over there. All right, so let me go get water real quick, all right? So we're doing this. This is the water for the pasta. Three out. Where's the SpongeBob meme? 3 hours later. Okay, you gotta make sure you have enough water, okay? So let's put the camera back up here. I'm just throwing in the trash. Okay. No wait, that's the wrong one. So we're just gonna cover it so it boils quicker. Okay, so we're just gonna boil the pasta in here, pretty simply. Okay, done. Alright, we're gonna drain it here. Okay, so alright, let's there we go. Okay, so again, this is the pasta that we're using. Okay, I think you guys can see it there. Here, let me. Okay, so just elbow macaroni. Okay. Maybe you guys can see it better there. But yeah, we're just doing some elbow macaroni. Okay. So this is, you know, beefaroni American style, guys, all right? So we're gonna get this going, okay? Get this hot, all right? All right, we got some ground beef, okay? We're gonna use. So we're gonna put the ground beef in there first. Just start cooking this off. And then we're gonna cut some onions and some garlic and add it. Okay. So we're gonna use wooden spoon here. All right, just smash it together. And remember, this doesn't have too much fat. This is like 90, 95, 20 in it. So very little fat. I'm gonna worry too much there. So get some garlic. So we're just making a little bit of a doctored up sauce, okay? We're just using what we have around the house. Again, I don't like using just the sauce by itself. I like to always add a little something to it, you know? So again, we're just chopping up an onion. Very simply, nothing crazy, right? Okay. So again, just chopping a small little onion. Okay. Some garlic. We are making some, you know, spaghetti, right? Some fucking beefaroni. So yeah, we need extra garlic in this. So we're gonna add some, you know, some garlic. One head. No. I mean one clove. No, actually, we're adding a little bit. Yeah, so garlic very important in any kind of Italian cooking, as any Italian will tell you. So we're using how many garlic in here? So yeah, 5 cloves of garlic, okay? So. Five little cloves of garlic. Okay. And you already know how I like to do. I don't like to chop it too much, too hard. I like garlic, so. Hey, I'm not like a big fan of like just smushing it into a million pieces or chopping it into a million pieces. You know, I like the garlic. You know what I mean? And also, the more you chop it and cook it, you know, the nutritional value, all the good stuff, you know what I mean, that comes from garlic, you actually have to eat it in a raw state. Because the more you cook it and the smaller you cut it and all that shit, the more you lose from the garlic. Now, again, it's not bad, you know, it's great. So garlic is garlic, but if you're eating it on a regular basis for more of its medicinal, then that's why if you're cooking it, you gotta add so much garlic, you know what I mean? In order to compensate, you know what I mean? But anyways, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you can just literally just chop it raw and add it to some bread with some olive oil, like that really good olive oil I was just using. A little salt. You're good to go. Really good olive oil, really good crusty bread, and some really nice raw chopped garlic, and holy shit, you're in heaven. Again, the simplicity of ingredients. You know, that's why, you know, I love old style Italian and Spanish cuisine. It's all about the simplicity of the ingredients. You know, letting the ingredients speak for themselves. And, you know, again, it's your job not to fuck them up. That's basically it. Honestly. Alright, so here we go. We got this cooking. Got some of that liquid coming out. See if we can get rid of some of that. But yeah, that's why I kind of like to cook the ground beef first to get all that stuff out of it. Let me switch over here. We're just boiling water here. So let me just get rid of liquid, excess liquid. Okay, so we just drained, you know, we drained most of that fat and just, you know, all that water and stuff that came in the ground beef. And that's it, you know, we're just cooking it, you know, we're starting to cook it. It's still raw, obviously. But now we're gonna add, so we can start cooking it in there already, right? We're gonna add the garlic. and the onion. Okay. Garlic and the onion. Let's add some olive oil. Nice glug of olive oil. And let this start cooking, okay? Let this do its thing. We're gonna add some spices in there in a second. This already smells incredible. By the way, if you want to trick somebody into thinking that you're like the greatest cook in the world, just cut some onions and some garlic and cook the garlic and the onions, and that's it. You know what I mean? Whatever. They're gonna think that you're the most amazing cook in the world. You know that. That's like some of the best, right? Smells. It's just garlic and onions. Just garlic and onion alone. I also got some black olives. We're gonna add some black olives in there, okay? Gonna make it fancy. So again, this is like super typical American what we're making here. What I am making is not Italian. I don't know. I mean, if you're Italian and you're out there, you can tell me. But I think what I'm making now is 100% American. But I know there's an Italian out there. Maybe he can tell me otherwise. Okay, so let's get the ingredients, okay? So, here. You already know what's going on behind me. Okay, so we're going to get some black pepper, all right? Some salt. Some olive oil. Some oregano. Some basil, okay? Dry basil, dry oregano. And we got some fine herbs, okay? Fine herbs, again, let me read what it says on the bottle. It says a little bit of thyme, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of salvia, a little bit of marjoram, which is like oregano, a little bit of rosemary, and a little bit of basil, okay? So, all right, let's switch over. Oh no, the GoPro died. 1 second. So I got to rehook. Give me 1 second so I can rehook the GoPro up. Yeah, 1 second, guys. Hold on. My God, equipment, I'm telling you, this whole thing ain't easy, but it's fun. Because not everybody can do this insanity or wants to do this insanity. Let me just change battery. So yeah, I gotta reconnect the GoPro so I can give you the view. But yeah, it gets like really, really hot, obviously because of the temperatures that we're reaching here. So people always ask me, hey, do you salt and put oil in the water? And I'm like, yeah, I do. It adds to the flavor. Why not? You know what I mean? Definitely add salt to the water when you're making pasta. And oil, there's a lot of people that are going to tell you don't add oil. It's a waste. Don't add, anything like that. But the thing is that you're boiling it in there, and it's not a waste. It's actually you're flavoring the water, just like you're doing it with the salt. And the olive oil is going to help flavor the pasta, just like the salt. Okay. So for sure. Hey, see, I'm just hooking up the camera real quick so I can show you back there. I'm telling you, having this GoPro and having it like being able to wirelessly be able to show you what I'm cooking here, man, this has been such a godsend. Because the camera you're watching me on now is awesome. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But it can't capture the extreme moments that I'm capturing with the GoPro, because again, the GoPro right now is under severe heat. It's wireless. It's on top of the food. There's so many things that are the GoPro can do that other cameras cannot. And shout out to GoPro, man. I'm a huge fan. I love GoPro. And I can't wait to get more GoPros. You know what I mean? That's part of my Christmas list, as you already know. So I love me some GoPros. All right, GoPro and GoPro accessories. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, so let's start adding in there some of the spices. We add the spices first because they help get this thing going. Okay. Actually, let's just add the olives in there. Why not? Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna add some spices, okay? The rest of the pepper. This thing's already gone. Maybe there's a little too much pepper. Hold on. Oops. You can still save it. Yeah, because I love pepper, but the missus not so much. Not as much as I do. Alright. I think we're good. Okay, that's fine. Crisis averted. Alright. Got a little heavy-handed there. Alright, we're gonna use some salt. Okay, nice rock salt here. Need salt. Okay. Some oregano. Oregano. Crush it in your hand a little bit. So this is some Mexican oregano. Because we're in Mexico. Some basil. Again, you add whatever you think is best. And then some of this mix. Okay. Oh yeah, and a little extra olive oil for flavor. Okay. So we're just, frying this together, cooking it together. All right, letting all the spices, do their thing. This is super easy, super simple, guys. All right, very simple dish. Okay. Okay, so we're just frying all that yumminess together. We already added all the ingredients. Again, super simple, guys. Today's dinner has been super simple. This is something anyone can do at a moment's notice, okay? Most of the people have all these ingredients in home already. So very easy peasy. Shout out to everyone out there watching. But yeah, you know, we're just cooking this a little bit here. Okay? Getting all that yummy goodness. Let's add a little bit of, just a little bit of balsamic vinegar, okay? So, the balsamic vinegar is going to help it. And you can use any vinegar, but the vinegar helps with the pasta, okay? I mean, with the pasta sauce or the tomato sauce, okay? Just add a little bit. That'll definitely help. Oh man, got a mess. Gizmo. Gizmo. Thank you. Gizmo's my hero. Helps me clean up. I love my bleach rag. Let's crap up. Alright, Gizmo, that's it. No more. Yeah, I dropped some beef. Oh yeah, I don't know if the camera caught it or not. But yeah, I dropped some beef on the floor. And Gizmo came to the rescue to help me pick it up. Thank you, Gizmo. Appreciate you, man. And that's it. He's gone. Gizmo came and went. I think you guys saw him a little bit there. Anyways, yeah, shout out to everyone watching out there. So yeah, you know, we're just cooking the beef. Adding some flavor to it. Okay? There's no hurry, okay? Because, you know, we're still cooking remember, we gotta bake this in the oven. And we're baking something in the oven right now. We got a cake in there, so we can't. I can't really move onto the baking of the macaroni until I do that. We're just, you know, frying this up and making like a. You know, we're adding the sauce later. The sauce is the last thing we're gonna add. I'm waiting because I want to just fry this up as much as I can, get as much flavor out of this. All right, I don't want to really even until. All right, there we go. Bam. All right, so cover this up real quick. So now we got the water going back there. So let's add some oil. All right, a little oil. Flavor. This is for flavor. This is not like, oh, it's gonna help it stick or this. No. It's just flavor. And then just regular this salt, okay? Because that's too much. But I'm gonna make the water really salty, okay? Okay. the salt make the water very salty, all right? And mix it in there nice and well. And then we get the macaroni. So it's like just a bag of macaroni, all right? I don't know how much macaroni is in here. 200 grams. I don't know how much that is. Got 200 grams of macaroni. And so, you know, these are going to take a little while to cook, and we're going to get them nice and puffy. The secret to pasta is that you got to mix it the first minute or two that it's in there, okay? Otherwise, it's going to stick. And then you're going to look like an idiot. So, we'll come back to that in a second. All right, we got that. Okay, so now, you know, we're gonna add the magic sauce, okay? Brand will, you know, brand to that named, whatever, even though we named it. Anyways, whatever brand you like, okay? Who cares? Add this sucker in there. All right, turn it down, because otherwise it's just gonna splash all over the place. But yeah, this already smells delicious. Better. And that's it, you know what I mean? This is already like a nice, you know, bland sauce. That's why look at all the yummy stuff that we're adding in there. So now this sauce is gonna taste good. And it's easy, it's already done. Alright, get it, and we're gonna get saucy, okay, real saucy. I'm gonna add some water to this. Anyone that cooks this at home, you already know the secret. You gotta add water to this, otherwise mom's gonna kick your butt. So, you know, we're gonna add a nice little healthy amount of water in there because, again, I'm trying to make as much sauce as I can because I like it saucy, and this is gonna heat it up. So, don't be shy. Okay? And then that's it. We're just gonna mix this up and let it cook, okay? This is basically done, but obviously, you know, the more we cook the red sauce, the better it's gonna taste. But again, guys, you know what I mean? This is quick and easy meal. You know, you can basically, you know, just, if you already have this done, mix it together and good to go. But again, the more time you take, the extra steps that you add, you know, the low and slow that you cook it, yeah, it's gonna make it better, for sure. But remember, I'm trying to make quick and easy meals, okay? Well, today, not always, you know, usually. But anyways, but if you wanted to make a complete meal, again, that's why, and you know, you want to really get an idea of how long the whole thing is going to take. That's why you watch this channel. So now we have this on low, okay? I'm going to turn it up real quick to get it hot. All right, let's mix this. Okay, so let's just mix this in here. Okay. Oh man, I realized fucked up. This is the moment he realized he fucked up. Let's shout out to Hanson out there if he's watching. Yeah, one of the things I forgot to do with the cake is that I forgot to cover it with aluminum foil. So we're gonna do that now. All right, so hold on. All right, we mix this up. Let me take this out. All right, got it. Man, yeah, this is looking amazing already. All right, so here, okay, so look at this. Yeah, so I forgot to, so one of the steps that I had to take before I put it in the oven, that I had to put aluminum foil over the top so it wouldn't burn, but that's fine. Look at that. So you see how the thing came up already? You see, it covered the peaches. All right, so I just took it out of the oven real quick so I can cover it up, because the covering up helps it steam. It helps the steam in there, and it also helps it cook without burning. Okay, so we gotta do that real quick. Nice little seal, as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Okay, so back in the oven it goes. So we still got a while to go. And the cake still has to go. Okay, so how long? I think it was 3:15. We're supposed to. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we already checked on it. Hold on, let me. All right. All right. So we already checked on it. Now, we were supposed to check it on 3:15 my time. It's 2:50. So we're a little early, so we're gonna check on it in about half an hour. So like around 3:15, 3:20, 3:25, you know, we're gonna check it, but it still needs a while. I mean, it should be 3:45. Okay, 3:45 should be when we take it out my time. So that's an hour and a half of cooking time at 3:50. But we still got a while to go. Yeah, I mean, it's only been cooking for about half an hour. And all right, so let me show you real quick. So you see we got the pasta in there. Okay, so we still got a while. It's gonna cook a little bit longer. Again, it doesn't matter if it overcooks a little bit, whatever, you know? And then we got the pasta. Let me turn on the pasta sauce. Hey, look at that. All right. So this is done. We're just gonna keep this on low and slow. Oh, man, I had the wrong camera. Sorry. Anyways, low and slow. So it was already boiling a little bit. Okay, but I turned it down. Now look at that sauce. It smells and looks delicious. And that's it. So we're just gonna keep it covered because I don't want it to wrap or anything. I want it to stay super saucy because that's gonna help so much more. Okay? Okay. Cover this up. All right. On low. Pasta here. All right. See? Coming together. We still got a while. Get it nice and plated. I hope it's enough pasta to realize it might not be enough. If not, I think we got more pasta. Hope we got more pasta. We'll figure it out. Not a big deal. Right? Oops. Okay. Once. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the dishes, okay, like I normally do. So shout out to everyone out there watching, hanging out. All right. So I'm gonna do the dishes real quick, okay, while we wait for this. I think when I'm done with the pasta, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain it and save the water and see if I need more. If I need more, I can just walk over to the little store and pick up some more and we'll boil some more. No big deal. Right? We got time. We actually have time today. You know, we're running really good. Okay, so yeah. Stay tuned. All right, let me finish this. Let me clean all this up. You guys already know. If you guys have any questions, anything you guys want me to talk about, let me know. All right, we can talk about it. dishes after we cook, because we got a lot of dishes that we got to wash. So yeah, again, one of the main, again, I know I repeat this over and over again, I know, but it's like I said, I feel like there's new viewers out there every time. Every single episode, new viewers. And by the way, I mean, seriously, the last few videos I've made have had so many more views. So many people watching it. So shout out to all of you guys. There's a lot of new viewers out there. But anyways, as I was saying, I like to do the dishes. I really like to go through this whole process so that you guys can get an idea of what the whole thing really takes to make. Because, cooking is a lot of things. And it's like the dishes is a main component to what we're doing here. And a lot of people just, again, don't want to cook or don't want to go through this because they just don't want to do the dishes. Or a lot of people, they get the idea, oh, I want to do this or so recipe because I saw the recipe, I saw Jose, this recipe, blah, blah, blah. And then when they're making it, then like, oh my God, this is so hard, so complicated, so many dishes, so much work. What did I get myself into? Actually, that's a common theme when anybody eats me anyway, but that's a story for another day. Wah. No, but yeah, seriously though. So I try to have an avoid that if possible. By showing you guys as much as I can about the whole process. Even the boring dishes. Now, I'm actually going to overcook the pasta a little bit. I want to see if it'll be enough. Hoping to God that it is. I want to cook more. But I got a feeling I might need to cook some more. Let me check the pasta real quick. I think we'll be all right. I'll let it cook some more. But yeah, again, and I like to show you everything. I mean, because sometimes things don't go as planned, and in fact, a lot of times things don't go as planned. And so, to show you all that, even when it happens to me. There's a lot of knowledge to be had, a lot of, it's like an instructional video. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. I mean, because to me, that's the exciting part about cooking in the kitchen and all that. The fact that things do go wrong, the fact that things, they're not perfect. So many things that a lot of people actually shy away from. Because they can't, I get it. It's not for everybody. And for me, and I think for a lot of people, I think for almost everybody, you know, what we hate the most is the dishes, you know, having to do the dishes. Trust me, if it wasn't for the dishes, I would do a lot more cooking. I'm sure you guys as well. And even having a dishwasher, you're still doing it, man. Trust me. Don't even get me started. Unless you got like one of those huge industrial size, you know, dishwashers. You know, the ones that they have in restaurants. Unless you got one of those dishwashers, don't even, you know, don't even mention it, okay? Home dishwashers, it's just the illusion, right? That you're not washing dishes or whatever. Get out of here. Adding. Unless you got like an industrial washer, you know, like the actual ones that they use in a restaurant. Unless you got something like that. Alright, whatever. Maybe. Talking about, man. I think I'm gonna drain the pasta real quick. Okay, I'm saving the liquid. My napkin. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough. So, another little trick, once you drain your pasta, add a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, so it doesn't stick. Just like a tiny bit, like an eighth of a teaspoon. Yeah, this is not going to be enough pasta. Enough sauce. I mean, all right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to go to the store, the Quickie Mart, and get some more noodles. 1 second. All right, I'm back. All right, let's turn this back on. Look at that. We got some pasta. A little dark. All right, so we got it. We're rocking and rolling. All right, thank God. That's what I love about living in Mexico. Again, I just go to the corner store. Yeah, but there's like a lot of sauce in there, and I would rather have extra. You know what I mean? I would rather have extra than not enough. So, I want to wait for that water to come back to a boil real quick. And then I don't want to add it yet. You know, I want to make sure until it's all done, and then I'll add it together all at the same time. I'm putting it in the strainer because I don't want it to keep cooking. I want to see if I can cook it down a little bit. Let me put it in the... Yeah, because I don't want it to continue cooking since I gotta cook this other real quick. So in the meantime, let me mix the pasta sauce. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, it's getting liquidy. We have a lot in there. So I'm gonna keep cooking it uncovered. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit to medium. Okay. All right, turn that back down. Hey, how's it going, Callie? Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. How's it going, guys? Yeah, you know, we're out here streaming. We got a lot of people watching all over the place. I love all the Twitch viewers, man. Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? The video I made today, you know, talking about on the travel channel, talking about driving. It's just basically answering the simple question, you know, can you drive out down to Mexico from the U.S.? And the answer is yes. But there are challenges that come with that. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Don't you know? But you know, just to answer just a basic question, can you do it? Gizmo says hi. But you know, basically, can you do it? Yes. Is it safe? Yes. You know, things like that. You know, it's going to cost you money because of the tolls and the gas, and Mexico's bigger than what you think. But for a lot of people that have like pets, for example, the only way to do it is to drive down here. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay. All right. We got the water boiling again. Again, don't add your pasta unless the water is boiling. Otherwise, it's going to make a mess. All right. So total, we're cooking 400 grams. Okay. 400 grams of pasta. So right now, I'm just, you know, we're cooking this pasta. Is going to be another like 10 minutes. So let me finish the dishes. All right, so I'm leaving this uncovered. I'm leaving the pasta sauce. Here, let me show you guys real quick. So, you know, we got the sauce. Okay, it's kind of just boiling away, you see? Just bubbling away. And as it bubbles away, you know, it's going to get a little thicker, and some of the excess water is going to cook off, okay? Because we had it covered. The liquid remained in there, but we have a lot of sauce. Like, remember, I wanted real sauce. All right, so we got real saucy, so we had to have a lot of pasta, okay? And you already know what I told you about the pasta. You know what I mean? You gotta stir it within the first couple minutes. Make sure you gotta stir it, okay? Make sure. That way. Okay. That's it. And so we're using the same pasta water, right? That's why I saved it. Thank God that I saved it, right? We're just gonna let that boil for a few minutes. Got this done. So just letting it cook away. So let me just do these dishes real quick, all right? Anyways, yeah, shout out to all of you guys out there. Well, look, for the insurance and all that stuff. Sorry. Yeah, so for the insurance and all that stuff, again, it's not really that big a deal. You don't have to tell them that don't tell your insurance company you're coming to Mexico, man. You don't need insurance in Mexico. So basically, well, I don't know if you do or not. I mean, I don't know if you're coming with your American car, if Mexico requires you to have insurance. But again, for Mexicans, it's not mandatory, it's optional. Car insurance is optional here in Mexico. So, with that being said, basically just just get your regular insurance and come down here, and you just need paperwork at the border. You need special paperwork in order to drive through Mexico with your American tag. So just make sure you get all that squared away, and that's it. Really, you don't need any permits from the U.S. Okay, whatever permit you get in Mexico, and it's very easy. It's a process, but it's not hard. And again, if you really want to do that, Callie, you already got hit me up privately, and I'll put you in contact with people that have done that already. Okay, and for sure, it'll they'll help you, guide you. And I know plenty of people that have done it. Back you asked me a while ago, I didn't know that many people that did it, but now I know a lot of people that have actually driven out here, and it's actually a lot easier, even easier than what I thought. So. All right, so we're just gonna cook the pasta a little bit. All right, let me finish doing these dishes in the meantime. Okay. Yeah, guys, out here living the dream while the shit is hitting the fan across the world. Fucking nuts, man. Man, as everything is happening around the world, it's like, man, am I glad I live here. Holy shit. Holy shit, am I glad I fucking moved out of Mexico. Out of the U.S. and moved to Mexico. My God. Yeah, now whenever I hear haters out there's a lot of people like, oh, Mexico's so dangerous and Mexico is horrible. And I'm like, yeah, it's terrible. Stay out. Don't come. You're right. Mexico's horrible. That's what I tell people now, you know what I mean? Fuck it. I don't even want your fuck. No one even wants to. Anyway, but yeah, I'm so happy and glad I'm out here, man. Holy shit. And every day I got people hitting me up, man. I got all kinds of people hitting me up every fucking day about all kinds of things. That people cannot escape fast enough. I do not blame them. And again, it's not just from the U.S., it's from all over the fucking world now. I got how many fucking Europeans I got, like talking to me and shit like that, from Sweden, from the Netherlands, from just all over Europe, like Spain, everywhere, man. They're just done, They're like, we're cashing out, fuck this. Cooking the pasta. Oh, I think I smell the cake. Cake. We got the cake in the oven, guys. We don't want to burn the cake. How long has it been in there? Oh, wow. Okay, so it's 3:15. Okay. All right. So it's been in there for a little while. How's it going, David? How's it going, Callie? How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, I might save some sauce for later. We'll see. I don't know. I love my sauce. Smells like hydrogen peroxide. I think the missus is doing some painting. It smells like something weird. It smells like hydrogen peroxide. The fuck is the missus doing? Doing some paint stuff. All right. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, I mean, I lived in Seattle for a long time, David. And man, you know what I mean? People that lived in Seattle did not want you to live there. You know what I mean? Like, my God. So in Florida, we tell everybody, oh, come to Florida. Florida's awesome. We're always selling you Florida. It's the best. Come out here, live, look, buy this property, blah, 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 blah. And then once you move to Florida, you're like, God damn it, why did I move out here? And then the Floridian's like, gotcha. That's Miami. That's Florida. Okay? You know, it's like, welcome to fucking hell. You know, misery loves company. That's Florida. But in Seattle and Oregon and all those places, it's so amazing. It's so awesome. And so people go up to those areas and they're like, wait a minute. Everyone says that Seattle sucks and rainy. Everybody says that this area sucks and it's fucking horrible. And it's actually really beautiful and really nice and really awesome. So people are like, oh, I want to stay here. And then you ask a typical Oregonian or a typical Washingtonian or a typical Northwesterner, hey, you know, about staying up there? No, don't stay up here. It's dangerous. We got the Yeti. We got fucking nuclear shit. We got weird people. We got, just don't come here. You're not going to like it. You know what I mean? So it's... Yeah, but down here is a little weird like that. You know what I mean? It's beautiful and people want you here, but at the same time, it's a little bit of that Northwestern vibe. It's like they don't want you here. Like, get the fuck out. It's, you know, come here, do touristy shit, and get out. But that's changing though. That's changing with the money that keeps coming in. Oh, I know. It wasn't oxygen peroxide. It was the gas that went out. Right, we got that cake. All right, that cake is still gonna be a little longer. Yeah, the gas went out on the stove, and I'm here fucking smelling weirdness. I don't know what it was. Anyway, all right. So let's check the pasta. Pasta. Yeah. So yeah, we want to make sure that they're both equally cooked. All right, to the extreme. So that way, and then we're gonna mix it in here. All right, I think I'm gonna mix it in this pot, the big pot. I think I'm gonna do it all here. So let me start getting that. Need something heavy. Yeah, let me put it here. So again, yeah, I want to make sure I have extra pasta instead of too little pasta. Right? More better with cheddar. Oh. So we actually got some cheese. I thought I had more cheese, but whatever. This will do. Yeah, so this is like mozzarella cheese made out here. Mozzarella cheese is not like a regular thing out here. But at least it's like real cheese because like you see it's clumping up. Usually cheese doesn't clump up because they add chemicals so it doesn't clump up. There's no chemicals in this so it clumps up. all good. Plump all you want. Plump it up. Plump it up. All right, so waiting on the pasta to hurry the hell up. So the cake is still a little longer. We still got a little longer left on the cake. So I want to make sure, the cake is done, because once the cake is done, then we're putting the pasta in there. One thing at a time. Hopefully, let me know, hey guys, if the music is too loud or anything like that, let me know, okay? So I can turn down the music. But I love live streaming when I'm cooking, because there's like, I see on my dashboard, there's a lot of people watching, but not many people interact. I mean, you guys just love to watch, you know what I mean? Whoever's watching out there. And like I was saying, in the last few videos I've been making, the last few live streams, my God, they're getting like over 200 views, and that's getting a lot of views, man. Wow, you know what I mean? I'm actually really surprised. So, thank you for everyone out there watching. I appreciate it very much. Are we cooking that pasta? I already got all the dishes done. So, I mean, this is awesome. How long have we been streaming already? So look at that, 2 hours. All right, 2 hours, and we've already, pretty much, we got dessert, and we got dinner ready. Okay, we're gonna make some fried plantains, but I gotta wait. Okay, the fried plantains is the absolute last thing that I'm gonna do. When I put the macaroni in the oven, then I'll start the plantains. And then that's it, and then I call the missus so she can heat it up. I think she's hungry. I'm pretty sure. Let's do it. All right, we're good. Okay, yeah. Let me check on the. Let me check on the oven. Anything happen? All right, she's hungry. All right. So, 30 minutos. Algo así, okay? So about 30 more minutes. I got 30 more minutes, guys, give or take. So what I do here is that we're gonna take, we take the cake out of the oven, and then we give it the old 1-2 toothpick test, right? So basically, we get the toothpick, we stick it in, comes out clean, we are done. Stick it in again, clean, we're done. Okay, bam. So now what we're gonna do is, remember, it's a peach upside down cake. Remember that. So since it's a peach upside down cake, I gotta flip it upside down. Oh my God, wish me luck. Wish me luck. So we're gonna do that now, all right? All right, we're gonna do that now. All right, so I'm gonna flip it here. So it's nice and hot. Okay, so this is nice and hot. So the first thing we gotta do is that we gotta get a knife and run it around the edge. Because remember, there's caramel on the bottom of this. Remember the caramel that we made? The first thing that we made today? We put the caramel on the bottom. So we gotta scrape, the whole thing across, all right? All right. Then, step numero dos is that we get a plate and we put it over the top. Actually, hold on. This is a 2-step process, all right? Let's do it right. I already fucked it up. Okay. So, step number 1, you get your thickest towel and you put it under the pie. Remember, you got to do this as quickly as possible after taking out of the oven, because otherwise the caramel keeps getting hard, and the harder it gets, the harder it is to move. Okay, then you just put the plate over the top, you put the other towel, and you flip. That's it. You cannot be scared, okay? And then, look, you slam it a little bit on the bottom, all right? You go like that, all right? And then, look at this. Look at this. Ba-dum. Look at that. Wow. Man, I love this. Is one of my favorite fucking desserts, man. Okay. I'll stay. You know what? Let me show you on the GoPro. I think it'll be better with the GoPro. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I think you guys can see it there, right? And so now we gotta put this to the side and let it cool down. I can't really move it or do much here because otherwise you see it's still soft, okay? I wanna break it, so that's it. That's why, you know, I see it's not even around, so I gotta be careful on this. I gotta keep this end first, okay? But I can't really move it or slide it because I'm gonna break it, okay? So let me show you. I don't know, I think it seems like it looks like a little burnt. It's not burnt though, it's just really dark caramel, yumminess, flavor. Oh my god, okay, look at this. This is one of my favorite fucking. So good, so yummy, so delicious. Oh, sorry, man. God damn it, forget. Anyways, look at that, so yummy, so delicious. Let me see if I can. Look at that. Look at that deliciousness. My God. So anyways, yeah, this has to cool down and that's it. It's just yummy deliciousness. You just cut a slice and you eat it and you pass out. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side. Let it cool down. All right, so we're putting this all the way over here to the side to cool off. Okay. So we got all that caramel on the bottom of the pan. Okay, so we're gonna let that soak in some water, all right? Because that caramel is stuck. Okay, so we got that pan has a lot of caramel stuck on the bottom of it. So. Got that caramel all over the place. Actually, it did not make a mess. Usually I make a huge mess when I'm cooking this thing. Not so much. We just save this aluminum foil for later, all right? To cover it up. And that's it. So we just leave it here to the side. Again, we're just leaving it to cool off, okay? We're gonna cool it off with the fan, cool it off, okay? And then later on, we're gonna put it in the fridge. But we're gonna let it cool off out here. Cool off at room temperature first. All right, let's check the macaroni. I think we're done. Okay. So I'm gonna put all the macaroni in here. Bucket, okay? Just so that I can warm it all back up, okay? Mix it all together again. But again, the reason I'm putting all the macaroni in there. All right, so the reason I put all that macaroni back in here real quick is to open up the pores of that pasta. Again, so that when I mix it with the sauce, we get a way better product, okay? So, we're basically done there. I'm just waiting for it to come back up the heat real quick. Right, and then what are we doing? We're gonna strain it, and then I'm gonna put it in the pan here first, because I want to make sure I got, I don't want to overflow. All right, I don't want to mix too much. All right, so. Oh, thank you, David. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks, guys. And so we just got some homemade, yummy beefaroni. The dessert, which is the hardest part, is already done. That's it. All right, 1 second. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Oh, sorry, I thought you had the wrong. Jeez, man, I gotta fire the camera guy. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it all here in the glass first to use it like a measuring. You know, we're gonna measure here first, okay? And then we're gonna go from there, all right? And then we're mixing it in. I'm just gonna mix it in a big bowl. All right, I think we're. No, we're good. I just wanted to bring this up to the heat real quick. Right. Dump it. Let me see. Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good here. So as you guys can see, all right. So let's put it all back in here. Got Gizmo on the back, hacking the cat. Okay. So basically, it's all gonna fit. If it goes a little bit over, we can put that in a separate container. But perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. So let me switch over to. I'm gonna spill that. Okay. So we're gonna just mix it all here. Better. All right. So I'm gonna add all that in here, okay? And then slowly we're gonna add the sauce, okay? But we're gonna add most of the sauce. I think I'm gonna add all of it. I'm gonna leave a little out just in case. There we go. Look at that nice, yummy beefaroni. Yeah, man, this is like just like Mama used to make, man. This is like super old school. Okay, so look at that. Okay, that's perfect. The perfect amount of sauce. But again, I like to take it. I like big sauce, and I cannot lie. The other brothers can't deny. When a pasta comes at you with a little itty bitty sauce, you say that. Right, whatever. So we're gonna get that spatula and get all that sauce. Fuck it. It's not going in there. Gizmo. Alright, so we're just mixing it all in there. Nice and yummy. Okay. Taking that shit to the next level. Taking that beefaroni to the next level. Alright, and then, bam. We got the pasta dish here. Wash it real quick. Just water out of there, all right? And that's it. Easy, easy, guys. You know, we're basically gonna just dump it in there. Right? Okay. Spread those olives around. That's, I mean, again, this is like the easiest thing ever, guys. And again, it can be made even easier. Remember, I add a lot of extra steps, you know, to add extra flavor, but you don't have to. This is good enough on its own. I'm sure most of you guys have had this dish many times before. If you're American, I mean, this is very American, man. This is super un-American dish. America. America! Right, I'm making this since the empire is falling. So, feeling a little nostalgic. Okay, so that's it, guys. Look at that. Bam! Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. Makes it as even as possible. So remember, this is already cooked. Okay. All we're doing now is gonna add the cheese, the bacon. Okay. But this is already done, guys. All right. We're done with dinner here. All right. So let's bring this back. All right, hold on. We're gonna add the cheese. So, yeah, I wish I had a little bit more cheese, but that's okay. Whatever. We actually got some mozzarella. I always have too little cheese in the house. You know what? I got more cheese. I mean, it's not mozzarella, but it's not Swiss either. It looks like Swiss, but I wanted to add extra. You know how we like it extra cheesy. Everything we like extra. Alright. Alright, and then the last thing we're gonna do here is add some Parmesan cheese. Okay. You know, real Parmesan cheese, you know, like Kraft, okay? Right, like a real Parmesan cheese brand, okay? Alright, guys. Using none of that. No, you gotta use Kraft macaroni. No, you gotta use Kraft. Okay? And then that's it. We're gonna bake it in the oven. So I'm actually gonna put it under the baking sheet in case it spills over. Spills over onto the baking. Okay. Okay. The oven. Again, 350 degrees until the cheese is melted. Okay, very easy. That's it. Oh, the camera died. Sorry about that. Sorry about the camera dying. Always dying on me. So, alright. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. All right, and now let's start frying the plantain. Oh no, really? That camera went out of battery too? What happened? So sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know why that camera died. I thought we had battery on that one. All right, 1 second. Obviously, I gotta change the batteries. So 1 second, let me change the batteries and I'll be back in like a minute. Got Gizmo out there yelling at kitty cats. All right. So we're trying to reconnect GoPro. So we got this oil here that we used from the previous time that we fried plantain. Right? And we're going to use that now. Okay? Fry more plantain. Just putting it in here. That was connected. Sorry. All right, so. So we're gonna turn this oil on back here, okay? I'm gonna show you with the GoPro in a second. But again, we got these plantains, okay? These, you know, sweet plantains. See how they're all black already? Look at this one even cracked open, okay? Because they're so sweet already, so ripe. You know what I mean? We got bugs, we got flies, you know, circling around them because there's so much sugar coming out of them, so much sugar content already coming out of them that we got flies all over them. So that is the perfect plantain. So you see how they're all dark. So this is the sweetest, like, candy is gonna come out, okay? So yeah, okay, so we got the oil back there. Here, let me go to 3 camera angle. Bam, bam, bam. Hold on. Gizmo! Leave that cat alone. At least until I'm done here. Okay, so we're gonna start frying these up, okay? So let me cut them up. I already got the oil, okay, going back here. All right, we already got the oil going. Okay, so let's hurry up here. Let's not take too long. Okay. Okay, so very simply, we're just peeling these guys. I'm also trying to hurry because I gotta take out the garbage. I forgot the garbage bag. No, nada más que si no hay algo. Ah, no. Ya para que comas, ¿ok? Vamos a pasar. No, vi que está. Alright, so we're just cutting these guys up real quick. So you see how I'm cutting these, you know, nice little diagonal, right? You can cut them however you want. It just looks nice this way, you feel me? That's it. So we got these nice and cut up, and then we're gonna fry them in the oil. Alright, so we got the oil nice and hot. We're gonna start throwing these guys in there. Yeah, so we're probably gonna do like 1.5, and then we'll do the other 1.5. Okay, so we're frying these guys up real quick. Okay, we're getting a little plate ready so we can put the plantains in here. You know, a little paper towel, soak up the excess grease. All right. And let me just flip around real quick. So they still got a little while to go. So we gotta baby them, you know, you gotta be on top of them, you don't want them to burn. Because the higher the sugar content. No, yeah, yo la saqué ya ahorita. Sí, no, yo lo cierro cuando venga la máquina. Es que no voy a sacar toda la basura. Pero ya prepárate, ya la comida está en unos minuticos, ¿ok? Gracias. A little teamwork there for the housework. So you guys already seen, just turn it down a little bit. Let's turn it up. Okay, I'm gonna turn the oven up a little bit, and I'm gonna turn the plantains down a little bit to make sure we don't burn them or anything like that. Yeah, shout out to everybody. So, you know, again, guys, you know what I mean? Let me show you the peach upside down cake. Look how amazing that came out. Look at that. You know what I mean? So we got that. We got the plantain that's cooking right now. and then we got the baked macaroni in the what is it, the beefaroni in the oven. Hells yeah. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, I forgot she had like some work thing she had to do, but she's like, no, I got time to eat. I'm like, oh yeah. All right, so all right, I'm turning it up again a little bit with this. Yeah, I always burn these. I suck at frying these plantains. Whatever. All right. Alrighty, so yeah, we're just cooking these plantains. Turn up the heat a little bit. Oh, and I almost completely forgot about the cucumber salad. I'm gonna make a simple line. We're gonna make a quick little simple cucumber salad for the missus. Wow, we're waiting on everything. So again, this cucumber salad is just cucumber, salt, olive oil. That's it. Make sure you wash it nice and good. Now, I'm not gonna cut the whole thing because I'm gonna eat later. Actually, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna cut what I no. There's just a little cucumber for her. So we're just sticking it, just putting some cucumbers in here. We're gonna add some salt and some olive oil, and that's it. And I'm gonna save the rest for me later. All right, so I think these plantains, okay, done. Almost done. Almost. So yeah, the darker ones, they just have more sugar content. And so they just burn, not burn, but they're just caramelized a little bit more. So that's it. Almost, not yeah, we're done. Done. Well, these guys are basically done, but after I put them here, I gotta take them off paper towel, because otherwise they'll stick. Okay? Because that's so much sugary content, so much sugar content. So again, I'm just, again, we're taking them off the heat and putting them on a paper towel like we do anything that we fry, just to get that excess grease off of them. But you can't leave them in the paper towel because they will overcook. All right, so now let's just stick the rest of them in there. So now I'm going to transfer these. Okay, we're transferring these into, again, we got to get them away from the paper towel, but you see how they're sticking already? Okay, just to avoid the sticking to the paper, because again, you're going to eat these no matter what, and you don't want to eat it with paper. Because these are so good, you'll eat the paper. That's how fucking good they are. But if you can avoid that, let's avoid it. No need to. Alright guys, we got someone at the door. There's still door-to-door salesmen out here in Mexico. So that's like a thing here. So, okay, we got the plantains, here. So, look at that. Look how yummy. All right, so now we're going to switch over. All right. Switch cameras. You ready? All right, I'm gonna bake it a little longer. Let me turn up the heat. basura! Hold on. Dice que la basura, te dicen. Alright, guys. Alright. Alright, so we're basically almost done. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to start getting the plate ready for the missus. I mean, we're basically done. Okay, so like I said, I'm waiting for the last minute on the cucumbers here, because the cucumbers, as soon as you add anything, as soon as you add salt to anything, all the liquid starts coming out. So I'm waiting for the last absolute second to add again just a little bit of salt to the cucumber and a little bit of really good olive oil. That's it. So we got like a nice little cucumber salad. Okay. We got the plantains. Okay. All right. We got Gizmo outside, chasing the cat. And then, last but not least, we got the... Alright, hold on, let me flip these guys around. Alright, so these have a little bit more sugar content. These are browning quicker. Okay, so, and now let me just take this guy out of the oven. We're done. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. So, let me see, let me get the GoPro. Look at that. Okay, so we got the beefaroni. I'm going to serve it up in a second. Okay, so we got the nice beefaroni right out of the oven. We got the nice little cucumber salad. Okay. And we got the plantains. All right, now we're going to serve it up and make a nice little plate. And we got the, look at that peach upside down cake. How amazing is that? Peach upside down, right? All right, so let's get serving it up. This thing's falling apart. Now, hold on, let me make sure I don't burn the plantains back behind me. Dinner's ready. Esta la comida. Let's serve it up. Actually, I'm gonna wait for her to see how big of a slice she wants. We're waiting over. So yeah, let me just oh. Oi, oi! Help me make that pasta. Actually, we're making beefaroni, man. I need an American, not an Italian. Okay, get the. Oh no, whatever. Ooh. Alright, sorry, it was like a lot of noise. Still, I think he's not so much. Alright. How big do you want the slice? Thanks. De todo, ¿eh? Sí, Twitch ahead for. Son mucho en Twitch. Okay, so maybe. Yummy. Bueno, todo lo que. Alright, here we go. Look at that, just like on the thumbnail. Can you see it there? Alright, look at that. Alright, so that's it. Look at the beefaroni. Nice and beefy, roni. Extra beefy and extra roni. Like we like it. Got a little, get un poquito. Alright. You already know how we like our beefaroni, extra beef. Okay, that's it. And then serve it. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, remember, a little cucumbers, simple cucumber salad. Okay, super simple. Okay. So basically, salt. Okay. Olive oil, really good olive oil. Okay. A little more. And then just give it a quick toss, okay? Nothing crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to show you so you guys can see, okay? Nothing crazy. And basically, you can do it all on the same plate, okay? But we're just, trying to show you here the yumminess, okay? Okay. Maybe add a little bit more salt. And a little bit. Oh, okay. That's it. We got that, and then we got the little plantain. Look at that. How beautiful. Alright, so that's it. Okay, we got the nice beefaroni, homemade, straight out of the pot. We got some nice little cucumber salad, because that's what we had at the store. We got some fried plantains that add a little sweetness to the yumminess. And then for dessert, we got the peach upside down cake. How about that? Put them apples, all right? So here's the aftermath, all right? Here's the beefaroni, extra beef, extra roni. Okay, that's it. And now we're gonna get the missus real quick, all right? So she can try it out. be the official taste test. Right? Alright, cuando quieras. Where's she going now? Alright. Give her a... Okay. Yeah, como quieras. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna now see the moment of truth. Alright, the pickles are okay. I salted the cucumbers perfect. How's the beefaroni? Is it okay? Alright? Is it good? American style beefaroni. It's funny, and nunca tengo esto está bien en los Estados Unidos. We're talking about all the Italian people that have checked in with us today. I think you Italian people are not really Italian, but hey, you know, whatever, it's all good, you know what I mean? It's horrific up in here, we love it. And if you are Italian, you know, even better, it's pretty cool, but I don't think you are. Yeah, what part of Italy? Yeah, I should have asked that. What part of Italy are you guys from, huh? Huh? Oh, well, yeah, right. What part of, what's your address? What's your address in Italy? Anyways. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's it. We are done. We're done here, guys, all right? So, that's it. Did you enjoy it? Yummy, yummy? All right? That's it. So, we already made a nice, yummy, beautiful meal. And how long did it take us? Oh, literally 3 hours. You know what? We're going to wait for the whole 3 hours to finish up. But yeah, you already know the deal. You know, we try to make complete full meals here. I still got some dishes to do. I like to do the whole thing, make sure that we're done. You know what I mean? Like all the dishes, everything's done. So just add another 15 minutes to this whole thing, and that would be the dishes I got to do back there. So basically, in 3 hours and 15 minutes, you can do this. And the reality is you can actually do this in a lot less time because, remember, I'm actually doing a cooking show in the middle of all this. So it takes me a lot more time because I'm talking to you guys, I'm describing everything, I'm filming, I'm, you know, yada, yada, yada. But, you know, there's something you could probably do everything, okay? Everything from the dessert. Look at this yummy, yummy dessert. All right? All right, so falls on the floor. The beefaroni. We even went to the store next door to go get some extra macaroni because I didn't have enough macaroni. And everything, yeah. You know, so. Ah, there she goes, very Italian. Hold on. Bruh. Anyways. Yes, this is as Italian as Chef Boyardee. And she has no idea what the fuck Chef Boyardee is. But this is as Italian as Chef Boyardee. And again, you know what I mean? Chef Boyardee's as American gets. And same as beefaroni. I mean, this is like homemade hamburger helper. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, hamburger helper. You already know what's up. So if you actually have a little bit more time to dedicate to make your hamburger helper, you can make this as opposed to opening up a box with no chemicals. No chemicals were used. Oh yeah, actually we did use some chemicals. Never mind. Anyways, less chemicals. You know, we try to keep it as fresh and organic as possible here too, but you know, today we made it super easy, super chill. Anyways, all right guys, I think that's it. You already know the deal. If you like this kind of content, all you got to do is please like, please subscribe, please share, please check out, please hit the bell icon if you're on YouTube, and I think on the other channels too, so that way you know when I'm going live. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday around 1 o'clock Eastern, okay, 1 p.m. Eastern. I go live, 2 o'clock Eastern, give or take. It's always a little different, but every Tuesday and Thursday we go live here. Check out my channel. Check out my website. I mean, on my website, you're gonna see the other things that I do. I do a podcast. I have another channel on YouTube. I got a travel channel. I live in Mexico. I'm an American living in Mexico, so we got all that going. So we got a lot of stuff out there, a lot of content, not just the cooking. So you already know what's up. So thanks again for watching today. I really appreciate you guys. Wonder what we're gonna cook on Thursday. I have no idea. I usually always, come up with what I'm gonna cook a few hours or a night before. So if you guys have any suggestions, start sending me suggestions, and we'll see if we can make it happen. But we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna make next Thursday, right? So guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys tonight on the podcast. Don't forget to check it out, 9 p.m. Eastern. All the links are down below. See you guys later. Bye. Bye. We're supposed to wave and smile and pretend.